Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. This is Cheater, and I'm back with another video. This time around we're looking at Mage Weapons.
Hey.
Mage Weapons are often overlooked in Elden Ring, but there's a lot of good ones. Here we've got the Moonfield Katana, one of the most famous ones. It has two Ashes of War, one at close range and one at not really far range, but medium range. I like to mix it with the Here and Slicer. You can see it here that we're slicing up this guy, finishing him off. So after each weapon presentation, I'll show the description, and you guys can pause it. Next, we've got the Scourge great swords. They're from the Radan boss. Pulls it in and slices them up. It's not very suitable for PvP, to be honest, but it can catch people by surprise. Next we have the Darkmoon Races. That's the Ash of War right there. It's pretty good if they're standing still. And the good thing about it doesn't use any FP, so you can use it as many times as you want, as long as the power is there. And I like to power stance it or mix it up with the sword spells. You get it with the Rani crest line. Next we have the Steeple. It uses Ghost Flame with Frost magic, so you can power stance it with the Darkmoon Flame. It does really high damage, especially if you wear Rani's hat. Next we have the Watchdog Staff. It's a bit useless, but I thought I might throw it in. You can see it did a lot of damage to that guy, and I finished him off with the swords. But it's, yeah, kinda useless, to be honest. Ice Spear, the Harpoon, with the Ice Spear Ash of War. So it's called the Cold Harpoon. It's pretty strong at close range. Next we have the weapon you get from fighting the monster near Volcano Manor. I'm combining it with the Royal Greatsword. It does somersault move. A little bit like Lion's Claw, but it also has very strong Ice Explosion, which goes well with Rani's hand, adding extra ice damage. You can see it again. So the Falling Star Beastjaw and Royal Greatsword. You get the Royal Greatsword from defeating Blad in Rani's Crest. Next we have the Meteoric Katana. It's got a very strong power attack. And with Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength, it's one of the strongest katanas in the game. Next we have the Wings of Asphalt. It's got a good strong attack, which has a and then we have a move called Nebula that sends out small explosions. In the next fight you will see me one-shotting a guy using Nebula, but I don't think he has very good armor. He seems to be half naked.
Hey.
So you get that with Rani's questline. You have to go through a cave of ants. Next we have a weapon called... Find out after this. But it's a little bit like the Meteoric Blades Ash of War. It's called Alblaster's Lord's Sword. It's a great sword, so I guess it can be power stanced with the Darkmoon Blade if you wanted to. I like to use the Death Poker as my weapon of choice, and I use the Kieran staff, Glintstone staff, and Lestat staff. The problem with Lestat staff, it uses a lot of FP, and you're always drinking flasks. So I would recommend the Regal Glintstone staff that you get from defeating the Moon Queen. It uses a lot less FP, and it does really good damage. I like the Shower Stars more than the other one because it gets on target more often. And I like the sword spells as well. I use the the magic tear to boost my magic, and the other tear is to give me more health if I'm close to death. So I usually start off with showers of, not showers of runes, but star shower. Showers of runes too OP, it doesn't make the fights fun. Star shower is strong enough. This guy's doing a Millennia cosplay, it seems, and he wasn't prepared for the Kieran Piercer. Kieran Piercer is very good, but it often doesn't hit the target because of the lag in the game. The next guy I was a bit scared of because he had a giant hammer, but I don't think he knows how to use it. He spent most of the time running away. And you can see the swords, all three of the swords hit him. So I just finished him off with the Kieran Slicer. And in this flight here, this guy, he tried the Rock Sling Thunderbolt combo, but it didn't really go very well for him. I think he saw me standing still, but my poise was good enough to keep going. This guy here, he's using the Bloodhound Step, and when you meet guys like that, just use the Kieran Slicer, because it comes out really fast, and they have to be in close range to actually do anything to you. My damage is way too high for him. This is the final fight. I'm going to use the Death Poker this time. This guy's using the Rivers of Blood, or some arcane build with a katana. Ash of War. And because of Death Poker does a lot of frostbite, didn't last very long. There you go. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll try to upload more often, and I'll see you in the next one.